capturing of the the indigenous history. And yeah, I've been developing like documentary projects about them, and just trying to piece together bits and pieces of myself, of my country, and of our heritage. Growing up here, I guess we, for me at least, I sort of grew up with a strong ignorance of what it means to be Vincentian and where we come from. And I just had a lot of questions, and I've been finding answers, through film and through cinema. So yeah, so this afternoon I want to introduce you to a film called Euromin. It's a film that was produced when I was young. I was younger, and I saw the filmmaker, this lady, Andrea Leland. She came to the conference, and she was doing lots of interviews. This was before I was even interested in filmmaking. And yeah, it turned out to be a really interesting project, because it was one of those first films that really captured the story of the Kalinago people and the Garifuna's journey to sort of like reconnect to St. Vincent. So yeah, I just want to invite you to enjoy this film and reflect on the message that it tries to share. You might see some faces that are familiar from years ago, maybe more than 10 or 15 years ago, but people from this very community and from communities all the way to Sandy Bay. So I hope you enjoy.
Garifuna numa amunyego Julu halidanu la reina ho Julu halidanu la rufura ho Julu halidanu la reina ho.
Until I became a grown man. My grandmother is a descendant of the Carib. I am a Carib. So right here you can see it. I'm a Carib. A large forehead, a square face. But we have no one to teach us. Right. We have no one to teach us.
Do you know any of the language?
I don't know. All means evil reward God.
You don't know where to go.
my father from India. He's a Caribbean descendant too.
Are you Carib?
Yeah? Mix.
Okay. Christmas at? Could Oh, you know,
Yeah, this is you call like a you want me. You call us, man. Okay, so like when I used to be in school, you know, like my friends and see those kind of things. But still, they say Columbus discovered penguins. There's some kind of different kind of topic because we get that in school. But now that me come big, you can't tell me them kind of thing because the carry was here ever since. So I can't see how he discovered it and meet the people. I mean. I don't even believe that Columbus ever because of the independence of the Caribs. Chateau is revered among Arabs. It's like magic to them. He was a linguist, and he was a great commander. He was a strategist. As a matter of fact, he devised And I think he was elected by all the local chiefs to lead the battle against the English. The Caribs Islands, the escaped slaves would come to St. Vincent and they'd be welcomed by the Caribs. And I'm sure word spread St. Vincent was the mecca of freedom. Continued to encroach on the land, to destroy the crops of the Caribs, and slowly take over what was not allocated to them in the first place. The Caribs were not satisfied with the vision of the land, and although they resisted as best they could, in the end, there was going to be no compromise. So we had the English to approve. Actually, on the 14th of March, 1795, Chatelier was killed. To this very day, we are unable to find his body. Complete ethnic cleansing, complete Holocaust.
our history.
Cuando mi padre dijo, el Ballet Nacional está preparándose para ir a San Vicente, la noche anterior no dormimos. No dormimos toda la noche. Me emocioné mucho y dije, wow, la cuna de mis ancestros. Pero cuando estuve en el lugar dije, wow, qué pena. Entonces, no esperé esa reacción. Esperé otra cosa.
Officials invited a Garifuna dance troupe from Honduras to visit the island. Many are direct descendants of the Caribs who were exiled. And this is the first time our brothers and sisters are visiting the home of our ancestors.
When we get to St. Vincent, we feel the spirit of our ancestors there. Busena ge hamuga luye nagara gwinji, wagara gwinji luo dahu, luogu te huragate, luogu te habinaha, luogu te herem, luogu te urem.
Esa experiencia en San Vicente no fue lo que yo quise ver ni me preparé así. Ahí es la cuna de la cultura garífuna. ¿Qué pasó? Nosotros, los garífunas, que salimos de San Vicente hacia América, venimos con toda esa riqueza cultural que aún la mantenemos viva después de 214 años en América Central. Pero en San Vicente, yo creo que tenemos que volver allá y enseñar lo que nuestros ancestros nos dejaron y llevamos con nosotros.
In July 1796, following the end of the war, the British rounded up as many of these people they called Black Caribs as they could capture, and they shipped them to Baliso. The expulsion process effected genocide. This is what we remember. It is not a picnic that we're going on. We go to remember, to mourn, and to commemorate.
Cuando estuve en la isla de, en la isla de Balexiao, ahí sí me puse muy triste. Se me dieron a mí una gama de emociones. Me dio sentimiento de ira, de odio, deseos de llorar.
And that is a trauma. That is a trauma that each Garinago carries, whether they want to believe it or not, we each carry it. And doing a pilgrimage like this is an opportunity to heal from that trauma, to recognize that, yes, we were put here, but look, 215 years, we could come back.
This is a very special historic moment. The first time that the Honduran brothers and sisters are here, and we want to say thank you to the forces of life that made that survival possible, and that we are all here gathered as family from all parts of the Garifuna community.
Vinimos y ofrecimos una ofrenda para nuestros ancestros. Fue más espiritual la conexión que física.
This trip, I've been waiting all my life. So coming back, I can hear the spirit of my ancestors. When I speak in their language, like Seremi, and I want to say Garifuna, Luguya, Pantatina, Ow. Said that means in English, I'm a Garifuna, and I'm very proud of it. I will say it again. Garifuna Nuguya, Pantatina Au. I'm a Garifuna, and I'm very proud of it.
When we were living on the island, we were peaceful. So imagine when somebody kick you out. Getting on the beach, I felt pain from the bottom of my womb, of the suffering and the agony, the disbelief.
The British take the Garifuna from St. Vincent to make us disappear. The rest of the people, they submit them as slaves. That's why they forget them identity, their culture and everything. That make me feel sad and, you know, and they need, the people of St. Vincent, return back to know the culture, not to forget the dance is a way to get in connection with the history.
I feel thrilled because they're like my brothers, they're like my sisters who come back to our shows. Eh? I remember in school, my teachers, they used to say that the Caribs was cannibals. They don't like y'all. Because what you will hear is all this stupid Sunday, the Carib. Go back Sunday. I want to see my people in a different light. So I started to put on my Carib outfit, walk with my spade, doing some things that people think is strange, but is what's handed down from my grandparents.
After the Garifuna people had been exiled, those who remain here has a very hard time. I think they managed to hide themselves, you know, until the abolition of slavery. So lots of them were so frightened that they don't even want to speak their language to their children. There's a stigma. People start saying the Carib is stupid. Some of these people used to deny the fact that they were Garifuna people. I had this thing in me. No, this thing can't be true. I need to know more, you know. Yeah. The space left and number represent land belonging to the crown. The trace mark A, B, C, D, and E are land granted to the Caribs. This map now clearly shows all these land were granted to the Caribs. They were also sold in a market in London. Yeah? So people in London bought these land, although they was granted already to the Caribs.
What's this?
This actually shows the owners of the lands, the names who own the lands.
The Caribs who owned it?
No, these are English names, right? So what happened, those people who buy the land in London actually buy the people who were living on the lands too.
How do you know this history?
Every year I travel London in spare time. I spend it in the National Archive in London, looking for information in relation to the Garifuna people.
I know some of the dances and some facts about the Garifuna culture and things like that. Yeah. I know some of the music too, the drumming, the singing. It actually helps us to not forget where we're from and who we are.
We are looking for lots of information, culturally, music, dance, and we normally be on the net all the time. You know, instead of watching movies and things like that, I am now to take in lots of this Garifuna information. That's what I am doing right now, preparing my kids them for that journey, the journey to recover our heritage and culture.
Do you still experience discrimination?
Well, yes, I do. I go to school sometimes and people say, look, that's a Caribbean.
So they make fun of you like that?
Yeah, they do.
Today?
Like, in these times, yeah.
Yes.
They do.
dongi yo gamba pa iwa madali wati wa puato wo iberagawa.
Cassava. Okay.
Over the years, the people who now live on St. Vincent knew very little of those who were exiled. The word Garifuna is virtually completely new to us. It is only within recent times that anybody has been able to reconnect. But the food, the cassava, survived.
How long have you been making cassava?
Long time, many years.
How'd you learn?
By my own self. By my own self.
Yeah.
I plant, I reap, I scrape, and I ring. Now we turn it into the bread.
This is my first time making cassava.
For true?
Yes. My
Really?
first time.
Really?
Original good food.
All this cassava baking and stuff is just to be part of the fundraising for tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
National Heroes Day.
Take your time.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the spirit of the ancestry? Can you feel it? Oh,
of the 217th anniversary of the death of our national hero, we must reclaim the Right Excellent Joseph Chatelier, Chief of the Garifuna people. And let us not mince words. Genocide by the British. Let us not mince words. If you had the International Criminal Court, then those fellas would have been dragged before the International Criminal Court. To the children, and I notice you're listening to me very intently, and I love you very much, and this is about you.
My Kalinago people, my Caribs, you show me St. Vincent, my heritage. Who is Chatelier? I am he, the ghost of Chatelier. Tells the story. Hail my hero, my first national hero. We go to celebrate.
I don't hear you. You have to smile. Culture is life. Smile. Clap your hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, the International Garifuna Folkloric Ballet Company of Honduras.
I feel proud. People in general love the dance. You could see the Caribs, as they say, wasn't cannibals. Because look, they're professional people and look the kind of dances that they're doing. So I hope people see it different now.
Oh, amen. La bironi. Nura. Amen. La bironi. Runi nura oh oh amen.
I would really like the day come when we had this sense of pride. We could dance our dance on the street. We could sing our songs, our traditional songs. I would like the day when those who are exiled and those who live in here see ourselves as a nation of people, a Garifuna nation, a Kalinago nation, Urume, our homeland.
Everybody, Sun Mutu. Sun Mutu. Right. Like that's good. That sounds pretty good. I want to goodbye, everybody. Then Ayo Sun Mutu. Goodbye, everybody.
I want to know, who was Chatoye?
He was my great uncle.
Okay,
My great Caribbean. Yeah, the Garifuna type. He fight off the white man with the 1-2.
So we signed that peace treaty, declaring us owners of our lands. Saint Vincent. Urume.